Welcome to the next part of Prologue to the Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer. From this video, we are going to discuss about the most important characters in detail. The first character is the knight. Let's begin. A knight there was, and that a worthy man, that for the time that he first began. So there was a knight, a man of great worth, from the time he first began his journeys. So Knight is the first person with whom Chaucer begins his prologue to the Canterbury Tales. To ridden out, he loved chivalry, truth, and honor, freedom, and courtesy. The knight cherished chivalry, he was truthful, and he respected everyone over there. He respected the freedom of each and every individual and courtesy fervently. Full worthy was he in his lord's array, and thereto had he ridden no man fairer, as well in Christendom as in heathenness, and ever honoured for his worthiness. Highly esteemed was he in his lord's wars, and he had travelled far and wide. वो जिस भी लॉर्ड के अंदर काम कर चुके हैं वो उनके लिए बहुत दूर तक भी ट्रैवल करते थे, बोथ इन क्रिश्चियन लैंड्स एंड इन हिडन रियल्म्स. तो वो क्रिश्चियन टेरिटरीज़ में भी ट्रैवल करते थे एंड नॉन क्रिश्चियन टेरिटरीज वहाँ भी जाके वो युद्ध लड़ चुके थे. ऑलवेज रिवर्ड फॉर हिज नोबलिटी. तो वो अपने साहस के लिए, अपने नोबल प्रोफेशन के लिए जाने जाते हैं. At Alessandre he was one, it was one, full oft time he had the board begun, above all nations in prose. So he was present at the time of the capture of Alexandria, वहाँ भी present थे. Often he had held the highest position among all nations in Prussia. Prussia में जो है वो सबसे हाईएस्ट पोजीशन होल्ड करते हैं. In Leto had he rised, and in Rus no Christian man so oft of his degree. He had fought in Lithuania and Russia, दोनों जगह पे वो युद्ध लड़ चुके हैं. No other Christian of his rank as frequent, मतलब इतने ऊंचे दर्जा कोई भी क्रिश्चियन को नहीं दिया जाता था जैसे कि इनको मिला था. In Grenade at the seas eke had he be of Algeciras and ridden in Belmar. At Liège was he, and at Satalie, when they were won, and in the great sea at many a noble army had he be. He had also been at the seas of Granada. जब ग्रेनाडा का फाइट हो रहा था, he was also in that army and ridden in North Africa's Belmare. तो नॉर्थ अफ्रीका के बेलमारे जो जगह है वहाँ भी जाके ये युद्ध लड़ चुके थे. ही वॉज एट लियंस एंड एट सैटलिया. लियंस एंड सैटलिया बोल के दो जगह है, वहाँ भी ये जो युद्ध लड़ चुके हैं. व्हेन दे वर कॉन्कर्ड एंड इन द ग्रेट सी ही हैड पार्टिसिपेटेड इन मेनी नोबल कैंपेन्स. तो ग्रेट सी पहले ज़माने में सी वॉयजेस होता था, सी एक्सपीडिशंस होता था. तो ग्रेट सी में ये भी एक्सपीडिशन में शामिल हुए थे. Now let's see the short summary. The knight was a man of exceptional merit, having dedicated himself to the ideals of chivalry, truth, honor, freedom, and courtesy throughout his numerous expeditions. The knight was always dedicated to his lord. Renowned for his valor and noble character, he held a lofty position in the military endeavors of his lord. वो अपनी काबिलियत की वजह से हमेशा एक प्रेस्टिजियस पद में रहते थे. His travels had taken him far and wide. वो बहुत दूर दूर तक ट्रैवल करते थे युद्ध के लिए, ट्रैवर्सिंग बोथ क्रिश्चियन टेरिटरीज एंड हीदन लैंड्स. क्रिश्चियन टेरिटरीज में भी वो बैटल लड़ते थे एंड हीदन लैंड्स, हीदन मीन्स नॉन क्रिश्चियन लैंड्स में भी वो जाके युद्ध लड़ चुके थे. अर्निंग हिम ग्रेट एडमिरेशन फॉर हिज नोबल कंडक्ट. इसकी वजह से उनको बहुत ज़्यादा सम्मान मिलता था. He had played a vital role in the capture of Alexandria, holding prestigious positions in Prussia and participating in countless battles in Lithuania, Russia, and other lands. So he had played an important role while capturing Alexandria, and he held a prestigious position in Prussia. Okay, and other lands में भी वो countless battles लड़े थे, अनगिनत बैटल्स वो लड़ चुके थे. ही हैड बीन present during the siege of Granada. He was present when there was a fight in the Granada and Belmare in North Africa, as well as Lyons, Satlia and engagements in the Great Sea. वो sea expedition में भी जाते थे. The knight distinguished record was a testament of his unwavering commitment to honorable warfare. At mortal battles had he been 15 and fought for our faith at Tramsin, in lusty tries at Iceland his foe. So he had participated in 15 mortal battles. 15 mortal battle मतलब भयंकर युद्ध में वो शामिल हुए थे. फाइटिंग फॉर आवर फेथ एट ट्रामसिन. ट्रामसिन में जो बैटल हुआ था उसमें भी ये युद्ध लड़े थे और जीते भी थे. Wherein he prevailed 3 times in jousts, always slaying his adversaries. तो वो 3 टाइम अपने दुश्मनों के विपक्ष जाके खड़े हुए एंड वहाँ से जीत हासिल किए. This like worthy knight had been also sometime with the lord of Palate, again another heathen in Turkey. पैलेटे के लॉर्ड के साथ मिलके टर्की के अगेंस्ट वो एक युद्ध लड़े थे और उसमें जीते भी थे. And evermore he had a sovereign powers, and though that he were worthy, he was wise, and of his sport as meek as a maid. So despite his worthiness, काबिल होने के साथ साथ he was also wise, वो बहुत ज्ञानी भी थे. And his demeanor was as humble as a maiden, वो बहुत ही humble एक down to earth person थे. He never yet no villainy, nay said in all his life unto no manner way. He was a very perfect gentle knight. Throughout his entire life, he never uttered any vile or offensive words to anyone. अपने पूरे लाइफ में वो किसी को भी गलत शब्द नहीं बोले थे, किसी को भी गाली नहीं बख्शे थे. He was a true, perfect and noble knight. उनके कैरेक्टर बहुत ही प्योर था, नोबल था. Now let's see the short summary. The knight had engaged in 15 major battles, valiantly defending our faith in conflicts such as Tramsin, where he emerged victorious in jousts on 3 separate occasions, defeating all of his opponents. So the knight fought 15 major battles और वो ट्रामसिन के युद्ध भी लड़े थे और उनमें जीते भी थे. This esteemed knight had also served under the Lord of Palate. वो पैलेटे के लॉर्ड के साथ मिलके तुर्की को हराए थे, जिसके बाद उनको बहुत ज़्यादा फेम मिला था. Despite his remarkable valor and accomplishments, he remained humble and wise. इतने सब होने के बाद भी, इतने सम्मान के बाद भी वो बहुत ही डाउन टू अर्थ पर्सन थे एंड हम्बल थे. ज्ञानी भी थे बहुत, displaying a gentle and respectful demeanor akin to that of a maiden. बहुत ही डाउन टू अर्थ पर्सन थे. Throughout his entire life, he never spoke a single word that was vile or offensive to anyone. वो अपने पूरी ज़िंदगी में किसी को भी कोई भी खराब शब्द नहीं बोले थे. The knight epitomized true nobility, embodying the virtues of a perfect and noble knight. He is a perfect knight. But for to tell in you of his array, his horse were good, but he was not gay. Of first time he worn a gaipon, all by mustard, with his habergeon, for he was late year come from his viars, and went for to do his pilgrimage. To describe his attire, तो उनके बारे में जो अब है बताया जा रहा है. The horses were fine. वो जो घोड़े में चढ़ के आए थे, they were looking very nice, but himself was not falshy. लेकिन वो खुद इतना सज धज के नहीं आए थे. He wore a simple tunic of coarse fabric. वो बहुत ही सिंपल सा एक कुर्ता पहने थे जिसका फैब्रिक भी बहुत ही मोटे कपड़े का था. All stained from his chainmail undershirt. और पूरे कुर्ता में वहाँ दाग लगा हुआ था, चेन मेल का दाग. चेन मेल मतलब दी आर्मर. आर्मर बेसिकली जो लड़ाई करते हैं, लड़ाई करते वक्त पहनते हैं, लोहे के बना हुआ होता है जिससे प्रोटेक्शन मिलता है दुश्मनों के खिलाफ. अब लोहे से बना होता है इसलिए उसमें जंग लग जाता है कभी कभी. उसका दाग पूरे कुर्ते में लगा हुआ था. फॉर ही हैड रिसेंटली रिटर्न फ्रॉम अ जर्नी. तो ये यही दर्शाता है कि वो अभी अभी कोई एक्सपीडिशन या कोई युद्ध से वापस आए हैं. ही वॉज नाउ सेटिंग ऑफ ऑन हिज पिलग्रिमेज. और वो अभी अभी अपने पिलग्रिमेज के लिए निकले हैं. The knight's attire reflected his modesty and practicality. While his horses were impressive, he himself dressed in a humble manner. उनके हॉर्सेस जो है, घोड़े जो थे, वो बहुत ही अच्छे दिख रहे थे, लेकिन वो बहुत ही हम्बल, डाउन टू अर्थ टाइप आए थे. He wore a plain tunic made of coarse fabric which bore stains from his chainmail. तो हर जगह स्टेन लगा हुआ था. These marks were evidence of his recent travels and his readiness to embark on the pilgrimage. तो ये जो दाग है वो यही दर्शाता है कि वो अभी अभी कोई एक्सपीडिशन या फिर युद्ध के मैदान से लौटे हैं और वो अभी निकल पड़े हैं पिलग्रिमेज के लिए. Now let's see the notable features. You should remember these points. Humble, wise, chivalrous and noble. The knight was humble, wise, chivalrous and noble. He wore a plain tunic made of coarse fabric which bore stains of armor, fought 15 major battles. He traveled through both Christian and non-Christian lands. Places visited: Alexandria, Prussia, participated in countless battles in Lithuania, Russia, Granada, Belmare, North Africa, as well as Lyon, Satelia and Turkey. He never spoke a single word that was vile or offensive to anyone. Now the next character is of Squire. The Squire is the son of the knight. With him there was his son, a young squire, a lawyer and a lusty bachelor, with locks curl as they were lit in press. So with him का मतलब the knight, with knight there was his son also, who is a young squire. But in medieval English, a squire is a young person who is about to become a knight, जो कि आगे चल के नाइट बनेगा. तो वो दिखने में कैसे थे? वो बहुत ही लवली थे. एंड लस्टी बैचलर, वो बैचलर भी थे. विथ लॉक्स कर्ल, उनके लॉक्स जो है वो कर्ली लॉक्स ऑफ हेयर था, जो कि ऐसा लग रहा था किसी ने टाइटली प्रेस करके ऐसे कर्ल बनाया गया है. ऑफ 20 years ऑफ एज ही वॉज, आई गेस, जैसे मुझे लगता है वो उनके एज करीबन 20 years होगा. Of his stature he was of even length and wonderfully delivered and of great strength. So in terms of stature he was of medium height, मतलब उनके जो height था वो medium था. Exceptionally agile and strong, बहुत ही strong था. And he had been some time in Chivachi, in Flanders, in Artois and Picardy, and borne him will as of so little space in hope to stolen in his lady's grace. He had engaged in nightly expeditions in Flanders, Artois and Picardy. वो nightly expeditions में भी जाते थे अपने पिता की तरह, लेकिन उनका जो मतलब था वो अलग था. So he wanted to impress the ladies. That is why he went to the battlefield. And he conducted himself admirably, hoping to win the favor of his lady. See? Embroidered was he, as it were a mead, all full of precious flowers, white and red. तो उनके कपड़े में जो है एम्ब्रॉयडरी किया हुआ था, एक फील्ड का जिसमें लाल एंड वाइट, रेड एंड वाइट फूल खिला हुआ है, ऐसे एक एम्ब्रॉयडरी किया गया था. सिंगिंग ही वॉज और फ्लोटिंग ऑल डे. He was as fresh as is the month of May. So he would sing or play the flute throughout the whole day. So पूरे दिन वो गाना गाता रहता था या फिर फ्लूट बंसी बजाता रहता था. Radiating a freshness akin to the month of May. So here he has been compared to the month of May. So you can see the simile, the figures of speech. Short was his gown with sleeves long and wide. Well could his sights on the horse and fair ride. वो शॉर्ट गाउन पहने थे जिसका स्लीव्स लॉन्ग था और वो बहुत अच्छे से हॉर्स राइड कर पाते थे. Obviously he is going to become a knight. He should know the horse riding. He could songs make and well entite, lusty and eke dance, and will portray and write. So who he loved that by night turtle he sleep no more than doth a nightingale. Courtesy he was lowly and serviceable, and carved from his father at the table. So he could compose songs and write skillfully. वो अच्छे तरीके से लिखना जानते थे, गाना भी कंपोज करते थे, अपने गाने गाते भी थे. Compete in jousting and dancing, उनको jousting भी आता था, dancing भी आता था. And illustrate and write, painting and writing तो आता ही था. So passionate was he that even during the night he would sleep no more than a nightingale. इतना ही पैशनेट थे वो अपने काम को लेके, रात में बहुत कम सोते थे, लाइक ए नाइटिंगेल. ही वॉज कोटियस, हम्बल एंड ईगर टू सर्व. एट द डिनर टेबल ही सर्व्ड हिज फादर मीट. वो बहुत ही रिस्पॉन्सिबल एक इंसान था जो अपने फादर के लिए मीट भी प्रिपेयर करता था डाइनिंग टेबल में. Now let's see the short summary. The night sun, a young squire, accompanied him on the pilgrimage. Night का sun भी उनके साथ थे. The squire was full of passion, vitality, with tightly curled locks of hair. He appeared to be around 20 years and possessed a medium height with remarkable agility and strength. तो 20 साल का वो था और बहुत ही शक्तिशाली थे. Having participated in nightly ventures in various regions, he conducted himself admirably, hoping to impress his lady. तो वो अपने लव को इम्प्रेस करने के लिए नाइटली एक्सपीडिशंस में जाते थे. His attire featured embroidered patterns depicting a meadow adorned with fresh and white red flowers. Throughout the day, he would sing or play the flute, exuding a vibrant energy reminiscent of the month of May. His short gown had long and white sleeve. वो गाउन शॉर्ट पहनते थे लेकिन उनका स्लीव लॉन्ग था. एंड ही एक्सेल्ड इन ग्रेसफुल हॉर्स बैक राइडिंग. और बहुत अच्छे तरीके से उनको हॉर्स राइडिंग आता था. ही possessed skills in composing songs, writing, jousting, dancing and illustrating. His passion for his pursuits was evident as he slept little, resembling a nightingale. उनके जो पैशन था अपने काम के प्रति बहुत ही ज़्यादा था. वो रात में नाइटिंगेल से भी कम सोते थे. द स्क्वायर वॉज कोटियस, हम्बल एंड ईगर टू सर्व, इवन कर्विंग मीट फॉर हिज फादर एट द टेबल. स्क्वायर बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबल था. वो अपने फादर के लिए खाना प्रिपेयर करता था डाइनिंग टेबल में. नोटेबल फीचर्स: सन ऑफ द नाइट, 20 years old and medium height, youthful, handsome and remarkably strong, courteous, humble, wears embroidered tunic, hair locks tightly curled, full of passion and vitality. To impress ladies, he participated in expeditions of Flanders, Artois and Picardy. Excellent in singing, playing flute, writing, horse riding and dancing. As I am discussing all the characters in detail, the videos can be a little lengthy. You can skip the repeated parts if you wish, or simply you can increase the speed limit of the video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next part.